Alright, cool. Alright, so yeah, game 3 is going to be Destination. This was picked by Jonoman, so yeah, let's get started. And
Oh dear.
I'm not cool enough just to play random because I know my Terran is less than D level, so I mean, it's not something I'm willing to risk. Again, I get really nervous in situations like this, and I really want to win, right? I mean, that's you
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 want that
you
sticker?
understand that, right? I just want to win, right?
Yeah.
So
Whenever
I'm
I played
assuming
in
he's
like
talking to you,
tournaments like
Reverell, not
WCG,
competitive.
like my first few games, like I'd always be a little bit nervous.
because you
And
you
sorry, for those of you
won you won
watching.
a WCG, right? Like a
Yeah,
USA one.
yeah,
Actually, I saw that on
Oh,
your
I had no idea.
your Liquipedia page. Was that 2003?
yes.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Uh,
Who did you beat for that?
in the finals, I played a Sem, and I was from the winners bracket, so I only had to win one game. And I tried to stove him game one, and I failed. Even though the whole crowd was.
So wait, you were at WCG USA in the final, and you stoved.
Well, it didn't matter because top two went to Korea, so like I was like it didn't really matter to me
Whatever
whether.
happened, you were already
Yeah.
there.
And actually, I thought the stove had a decent chance of winning against him because he just like did the same shit every game.
Oh, okay. So you
Did
wanted to
it
basically
work?
throw him off the game, and
But no, I lost the first game, but then the second game, he got an early advantage on Lost Temple with the tank drop. He killed like 17 probes,
oh,
and like he could have won if he just turtled as he always did. But then like near the end of the game, I typed, "I hate turtles," and then he just instantly sieged and moved everything out, and I just surrounded everything and killed everything.
That is fantastic.
wow. So you just basically mind gamed him out of the game.
Pretty much.
That's pretty boss, really.
Okay, for those of you who haven't twigged it, I should probably said earlier on, Kiante is the yellow Protoss at the 12 o'clock, and Jonoman is the green Protoss at the 6.
But yeah, so the last game calmed me down. I was like, all right. So I decided to go back to playing Protoss, and I'm not gonna 12 next. Just play a standard fucking game.
So wait, and I mean this like in all honesty, when you played exactly the same build as him before, he pretty much ate you alive just
Yeah.
by being better than you.
Well, it wasn't. It was
So-
the fact that I made mistakes. The fact that I wouldn't say that he is better than me. I mean, that it was on
Oh,
that
okay,
game he
sorry,
was
yeah,
better than me, but
it was just like when you were commentating on it.
I
It
got
sounded like
raped
you were
because I
saying-
made mistakes throughout the game that
Okay, but
added
no,
up
you
to a
don't-
huge advantage.
But you don't think that those are quintessential forms of your play that happen to be weaker than his. You just think that.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I mean,
basically.
I know that I was playing absolutely god awful in pretty much all these games. Actually, mana pylon
No,
here.
that's
Look at this shit. I
that's
actually
fine.
mana pylons. Look at that. Are you
It's-
not entertained? Come on.
you. Yeah, I love that you mana pylon. You
I don't-
trapped a whole probe.
I don't think that's even worth it on this map.
It's not at all.
No, it's
But anyway,
definitely not.
I mana pylon and I'm sending a zealot down.
Okay, no.
So
The
look,
problem is,
look.
Bella needs to be in his base already.
Yeah, I know. It was
Yeah.
way too late. That was just. It should have been probably a proxy gate, but it was pretty
Why
much a
didn't you
spur
let
of the
second
moment thing.
pylon finish?
I don't know. It does actually block. It looks like it actually blocks that patch in the
No,
back.
it doesn't. It
What?
doesn't. It just go to the bottom edge and mine upward. That pylon don't
No, I'm
block
talking about
shit.
it blocks the one behind. See where the guy's mining? They're actually
Oh,
going behind.
oh, okay, yeah, no, I see.
Okay, bro.
Alright, someone just came home and referenced us. So we'll get some background noise there, but yeah, I killed like
My
one
roommate.
probe. Yeah. I think I killed like one probe there. But yeah, that pylon does actually block something. Just not a lot of stuff. But I was
No, I
just,
just had
I wanted to
kind of
be
something.
aggressive because I wanted to get like sort of like cement my advantage to throw him off his game a little bit. Even though it's not something that I do pretty much ever, but I figured, why not just do it, see what happens.
The big problem is that he's got those two goons out so early compared to yours. Like,
Yeah, like haven't even started goons yet, which is a bit
you're
of an
also
issue.
sitting on 300 minerals. Like I,
Shh.
sorry.
Stop pointing out my
John
terrible
was
mark.
way ahead.
Yeah, that my rush did very little. But I was in the past and I heard you guys bitching about boring games and I was like, well fuck you, I'm gonna mana pylon. And I did, and it did very little, but I'm proud of it, so yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm behind on tech.
I see.
Behind on
The problem is
like,
I've heard you give the exact description before.
when was that?
The last game, the first thing
Oh, yeah.
that you said when things started to separate was, "Got his gas earlier, so I'll be behind on tech."
Well, I mean, it happened. I mean, it's a real thing. But
Oh,
yeah,
I'm just afraid.
Jonoman trying to bust up there with the goons, not really able to get up just yet. There's only one goon on the top of that ramp and a very damaged zealot, so if we can target that zealot down, probably get something done here, but... Yeah, he's actually not targeting the damaged zealot just yet. There he goes. Oh no, he's
There
targeting
it is,
back
yeah.
to it, see? It's still alive. Yeah, it finally dies, but I think I've probably got enough goons out just to survive here.
Especially
And-
with the high ground. Like,
Yeah, it looks like Jonoman's macros actually slipped here pretty significantly.
When he initially attacked that ramp when there was only one goon and 2 zeals, I think he should have killed that damaged one and just sacrificed one of his goons to scout.
Yeah, actually,
That'd
you're right.
be better.
Because then he
Because
would have
once he
been able
sees
to...
your robo, then he can just like not make any observers or anything and just gate up and expand.
Yeah. Looks like I'm doing the, I'm playing, like... From my play here, it looks like I think that I am the superior player here, because I'm getting observers out. I did that, like, retarded, like, mana pylon zealot rush thing. But I didn't really feel like that when I was playing. Like, I was still, like, scared shitless of losing, so...
immense props for the support bay, by the way. Like, you say you don't like Reavers, but you've gone Reavers
Well, I
so
mean-
many times now.
PvP is different. But...
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it's like in PBT I don't get Reavers, pretty much ever, unless I'm doing a proxy robo. But finally sort of moving out, Jonoman's taken a Nexus of his own. Looks like I'm probably going to try and get an expansion of my own up soon. He's actually trying to move over the bridges here, probably a bit of a mistake.
That's, yeah, absolutely fantastically favours you.
Although...
Yeah, I suppose there's a point at which it favouring you doesn't make enough of a difference, I guess.
Shit, might actually... Although an extra
No.
extra goon has come in, and this zealot here is
That
actually
extra
doing
goon
quite a lot
is
of
perfectly
damage.
timed. It's not just that it's doing damage, it's that every now and again he shoots at it and it just soaks up the extra goon shots that you can't afford to. Like, it's excellent. That zealot totally won you the fight.
Yeah, that little engagement there just put me ahead about 10 supply. Because I think Jonoman thought he was significantly ahead, when really I'd been macroing okay. And
Well, it's not just that. He was fairly significantly ahead. It was the attacking across the bridge into a concave is grotesque.
it's like the destination curse is that you can't really stop someone from taking an expansion very well unless you have a overwhelming advantage, just because the bridges are so fucking retarded. I honestly,
So
I
you're
hate
on
this
the way
map.
in now with 3 goons, a zealot, and the reaver?
Yep, looks like I'll be
Does he have
trying
anything
to...
to stop this?
I don't think so. Like, he doesn't have a Reaver of his own yet at all.
You have no idea.
Yeah, you
My
can't
heart
hold
is in
that.
my mouth. No, it looks like you've got this. Oh no, you're attacking just the pylon with the reaver.
I'm trying not to overextend here. It looks like he's actually just going to abandon the Expo, which is an okay
Yeah, very
decision,
good.
just because the Reaver there is just so fucking scary, I think, for him.
He does have 4 gates though, so he's gonna pump out quite a few
Yeah,
units in the
his-
next couple minutes.
The other problem is that your money is starting to stack up a bit. Oh no, you got the expansion down and everything. You seem to be in grand shape, especially considering he just lost an expansion.
Yeah, so the Expo does go down. He isn't able to save it, and
He's supply blocked too now.
oh yeah,
And he's
shit.
back out. That's fantastic. You're blowing my mind here.
So yeah, despite being in terrible position like 5 minutes ago, somehow I've managed to pull it back into a pretty good position of my own, get an expansion up, almost finished. I am
You didn't pull it
still...
back, you threw it away.
Well, yeah,
Threw
alright.
all his units into your choke.
Well, yeah, but I still defended it. Come on, give me some credit here. Jesus,
Good job.
so brutal, man. All right,
Oh,
and,
I'm so glad to see you're building the second reaver.
Well, you can't just make one Revo. I mean, that wouldn't be cool.
Well, so far everyone's just made one reaver.
Well, I mean, the games have kind of just ended, so. Yeah, so I mean, Jonoman's just in an awful position now. I mean, he's got the 4 gateways, Sejol dropping again, kind of, maybe.
I'm still here. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, okay, we're back.
Alright, it's just lagging a little bit.
Good times.
Alrighties. And, yeah, he's got those 4 gateways, but he can't really afford to use them particularly well off just the 1 base. I guess he does have the Expo coming up now. His tech is pretty far behind, though. The fact that I'll have 2 Reavers up in my army already, and he's back on nothing, he's just got goons and obs, means that he can't really attack me, because there's like a Reaver in the way, and Reavers just destroy goons when you have a couple, and you can micro them properly. Not saying that I would micro Reavers properly, but looks like I'm actually going to try to do some harass here. Reaver coming down the side. He does have 4 goons in position to kind of prevent this, though, so this probably won't do particularly much. I'm trying to, like...
So you don't have shuttle speed?
The Vampire Diaries. Do you watch that, Rackle?
What?
Do you watch the Vampire Diaries?
What's that?
It's a TV show.
I'm so glad to hear you say that.
Alright, so I think the stream is back up, hopefully. I'll wait for someone to actually say something with words in chat or something like that. Refresh. Should be up. Can someone confirm? It still says viewers 0 though, so that's
A bad sign?
yeah, I don't know. Alright, it's back up. Cool. Alright, we'll keep it going. So, I can't actually remember what was happening. So I lost that Reaver, but the fact that he pulled all his probes, it's fine. I think I actually did pretty well with that.
It's not just that, but like, if you consider the fact that you knocked down the expansion already, like it's... Any damage that you're doing to his economy is... Oh my god, why do you keep killing critters? What the hell, man?
It was in the way. I don't know. Dude, I told you I was nervous. Like, it was there, it was in the way, I just had to get rid of it. Man, like, the stream goes back on and people just see like a poor Ursidon getting destroyed. I'm gonna get like hate mail now. And, but yeah, feeling actually playing fairly passively, getting a probe out the back, probably gonna take the back middle only pretty soon. And in the meantime, Jonoman finally getting obs sort of out on the map to get a scout around. He's actually probably going to take out my obs here. And he's actually getting Templar out, my observer just saw that, but I'm pretty sure I didn't notice that in the game. I mean, I should have seen it. I mean, if I was like a good player and stuff. He's actually just getting straight into Archons.
Well, Storm is only a third done, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, it indicates that he probably wants to do some kind of Zealot Archon Goon timing push to hit me before my own Templar attack is done, which is a ways behind his. For some reason I'm making it at my natural as well, which doesn't make sense either. Because now that tech is just like vulnerable if I do get like pushed over the bridges and have to survive on the back expos or whatever.
Can I ask, did you like, you're well ahead now on supply box, but did you know how ahead you were?
I think I realized at this point. Like, when you kill the nexus of someone else, you kind of realize that, you know, and especially with the probes
You're
that I
in
killed
bad
with that
shape,
Reaver,
like.
yeah. At the same time, I mean, it's really easy to get caught out with timing pushes like this, especially with lots of Archons, which can soak up a lot of Reaver fire without really taking that much damage. That's why I sort of moved up.
Taking out.
Yeah. It's actually coming out now. I've only got the 1 Reaver with his army, because I did lose that along before. Kind of a mistake. And I've only got goons here. There's no real buffer zealots. At the same time, yeah.
He's attacking into the concave again.
Yeah, attacking over bridges and destination, not the best idea. And I do have the back expo coming up, so I'm in a pretty good position right now. Getting up to Templar.
Are you sending the Reaver in for the harass while he's drawn into the front? That's gorgeous.
God, I'm so fucking full of... Look at this, exciting... Probes will explode, maybe? No,
oh my
probably
god!
not. No. Oh shit!
Oh.
Yeah!
That Reaver has 14 kills, alright. Alright. I totally... So my like Reaver Scarabs in this game are just like magical. Because I'm pretty sure I've shot like 3 and I've killed like 20 probes.
I love that you get in, you kill the probes, and then you just go home again.
Yeah, I was like, well, alright, see ya. Like, I now know, it's like, oh, well, he's fucked. And honestly, like, his probe saturation is, at his main, is pretty fucking awful. And in the meantime, I've got 3 bases up, mining happily away, up to really badly positioned 8 gateways. Like these ones like over the back on the bottom here, like macroing off these gateways takes like 3 different camera moves, which is just really really inefficient. Anyway, just pointing that out. But yeah, Jonoman's got 7 gates of his own, so I'd be able to make
I'm still
a decent army.
petrified that he's just going to storm you and kill your entire army.
Yeah, my army is kind of lacking, like tech-wise. Finally getting some Templar out, but he'll probably
You don't
have.
need tech, you have a ramp. You have the ramps.
Yeah, that's the thing. Destination. The bridges are just too fucking good.
Yeah, Storm kind of sucks on this map actually.
Well, it depends on which position you're playing in. For me, like if I had Storm, it's great because I can storm the
Yeah, it'd
bridges
be
and like
fantastic.
he can't get out. But when you're trying to push out, there's a big wide space for me to micro around. So
Yeah.
yeah. But he is finally taking this back, Expo. I do have an obs checking. I think I move it periodically instead of putting on like a patrol, which is pretty dumb. But you know, I mean that's just it's like a hallmark of my play. The dumb things that I do. I do have a shitload of gateways up now though, so I'm pretty safe of like not dying. I
And
think
you're
that
taking a
was-
fourth as well, so like,
yeah.
I don't know, I think this seems pretty stitched up.
But you know, I am like a boring player, so instead of just like finishing
Oh,
the game
zooming
off-
out.
And yeah, he actually baited my army away by building a pylon with a probe, and at the same time moved out. Pretty smart, honestly, because right now he's actually managed to get his army out, but it's just so fucking small, really. We'll see how it goes. Here come the
Did he just
storms.
storm
Good
himself?
storms.
Oh, that's, never mind.
No, it's his.
Good
wow,
storms.
his storms are good. I forgot from Gem League, this is the one thing he was so good at. Unfortunately, it's just not enough.
Oh
but
yeah, like
his
I just
storms
have like
were so good at the Gem League.
30 times more stuff, and GG. So I managed to overcome my
Fantastic
initial
work.
deficit.
So that means are you the first person guaranteed through?
Yes, I believe so.
Excellent.